Hey, good morning, YouTube. YTPC community, EPSB 58 here, coming at you on a Sunday morning here in Texas. Little housekeeping, I guess it's Meerschaum March. So I'm smoking out of my Missouri Meerschaum with a little Johnny Cash's Cadillac. Those of y'all that understand that, I'll touch on that in another topic. But this is my VR to a GAW presented by Silent Wisdom Experience. Now please forgive me, I got some notes over here because I didn't want to miss anything. But he had a question that was, what would you do with the lottery besides taking care of your family and your friends and stuff like that? Well, I got 3 topics that I would probably do something for. They mean something to me. One of them's personal. 2 of them I think that are needs that need to be taken care of in this country. The first thing I would do is set up a trust fund for building small houses, maybe buying some land or whatever for homeless veterans. I myself being one that cuts pretty close to my heart, and I just think that they ought to be taken better care of than they are. I don't think that a military veteran should be living on the street unless that's their choice, which I don't think that is in most cases, but sometimes people want to stay off the grid, and I understand that. But I'd like to buy some land and build some 300 square foot houses, you know, them little tiny houses. Give them a place to stay warm, a bed to sleep on, maybe a little stove or something to cook on, mini fridge, whatever it is, and then try to find them a job so that they can maintain that. And they can have a comfortable place to live besides a box under a bridge off of the freeway. That's one of the first things I'd do. The second thing I'd probably want to do is I would want to set up a foundation to take care of underprivileged kids that don't have a chance, kids that are stuck in a bad situation, kids that really want to do better for themselves, but doing what they're doing in the position they're in, they're not afforded the opportunity to, you know, go to school, learn a trade, better themselves to get out of the place that they're in. I don't know how many kids are out there that have been lost in the shuffle that have great potential, but they're stuck. So I would like to do something to make sure that we could do something to help them out, because one of these days they're going to be our future leaders, and we need somebody out there that has an education, that's been there, because unless you've been down in the dumps, you don't know what it's like to rise above the situation you're in, even though you have all the heart in the world and want to better yourself, but you're just stuck. You can't do it. The third thing I'd like to do is I would like to figure out a way where I could contribute to victims of domestic violence. the people that can't get away from where they're at because they're stuck too, just like the kids I talked about before. You know, maybe set up a some kind of foundation or something where that they can get away from the situation that they're in, and they know they'll be protected. They can be safe and get out of the abusive environment that they're in. The main thing about that is a lot of those people are stuck too, and they don't know what to do to get away from it. And the second two haven't personally affected me. The veterans do affect me because I'm a vet myself. And like another guy had responded, and I can't remember his name, but he said, we're not ex-vets. Once we take that oath, they never take it away from us. So, you know, that's what it is. And as long as our country needs us, I don't care how old you are, how long you've been out of the service, whatever your situation is, if it comes down to it and we need to be there, I can guarantee you that every one of you guys is going to step up to the plate and defend our Constitution, defend our country, and make sure that the people that live in the United States are afforded the freedom of choice and the opportunities that they have, because a lot of us gave up a lot of time in our lives. We put our lives on hold so we could make sure that everybody else was able to do what they get to do. Now, the other thing he asked for, I know he only asked for one thing about the lottery, but I just want y'all to think about those three topics. I mean, Albert Einstein, his teachers wanted to kick him out of school because they thought he'd never amount to anything, but look what happened to him. Now, I'd like to give a shout out to Eric Blue Collar Pipe Smoker. And the reason I picked him, not that I don't like a bunch of channels, but the reason I picked him is because I like to watch current posts, current videos, current topics. You know, it's kind of disconcerting when you go on the site and you see posts that are 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years, whatever it is. I mean, but most of him are on a weekly basis at least, like Matches 860 are. Derek Tant, he puts them out there pretty regular. I just would like to keep up with the current trends of what's going on and not what happened 5 years ago. But hopefully I answered all your questions. And I appreciate your service. Simplify. Even though I wasn't a Marine, I was in the Navy. But, you know, we were all there together. So, Mr. Silent Wisdom Experience, I hope that answers your questions. I hope you got to know a little bit about me. And I am who I am. That's all I got to say. So until next time I get to talk to you people, keep your bowls lit. Keep your, well, butane lighter. Usually I keep my matches dry. But y'all have a great weekend, and have a great week, and keep posting the good videos that you're posting. Another guy that I forgot to mention is Whiteford Pipes Handmade. I just found this guy, and he makes pipes as well as I do. Of course, he has the tools to do it with, and I do all mine with a carving knife and a pencil grinder. So anyway, y'all have a great day. We'll talk at you later. Thanks.